Hello again, Rebecca here, and welcome to Love is in the Air YouTube Hop. It's a scrappy inspiration and YouTube Instagram hop. So it's anything love related. So I went ahead and pulled out this Echo Park Love collection. I'm just going to flip through it and kind of show you what I have of the papers. And if you've seen there, I was organizing my craft room. You guys know this. I've talked about it a lot. And I found a photo album that I forgot I had photos in, and that is one of my favorite pictures of my baby boy. I actually have it blown up into an 8x10, but he's in the bathtub, and even in my first rent house when I was like 21 years old, and he is giggling because he was splashing water at me, and whatever kind of camera I had back then, I don't know if it's gonna pick it up in the video, but you can actually see the water droplets in the air, and it's just really cool. And I just really love his little smiley face. When he started getting his teeth, he got his bottom two front teeth first and was like that for quite some time. So it was really cute because he just had these two itty bitty widow teeths. All right, back to that. So I did go ahead and choose this black pattern paper for my background, and I took my Tim Holtz Distress Ink in Picket Fence. Now, I did have to re-ink that because I don't use it a lot, so I think you get the re-inker when you purchase this. And I just went ahead and re-inked it and grabbed a blending brush and my Tim Holtz stencil here that's the brick form. And I'm just going to go ahead and create this really cool brick pattern in the background there. You guys know I've been really incorporating the mixed media heavily into my layouts lately because I have fallen in love with the diverse layouts that you can get using the same products. So I think it's really fun. Now I do try to match it up as best I can. There are a couple areas where you can tell that it didn't match exactly, but it's all right. I go ahead and cover that up. So I'm going to put him in the middle. And if you notice in the beginning, I kind of drew a little sketch around it so that I could see where I wanted to go. And I was trying not to make it so rounded, which kind of ended up that way, but I love this layout, and it's probably just because it's the picture. I mean, oh, he was so cute when he was little. Aren't they all, though? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just take some white acrylic paint and a big squishy stamp block. And I just mix it with water, and I'm going to do like splatty splats all over the place. And I want some big drops, so I do like, it was so watered down I really didn't even have to squeeze it, but I did anyway because it felt like it. I do turn the paper because I start noticing that my splatters are going in a line. And so I start like turning the paper so that they're all kinds of different fun. I set that to the side, and I do let that dry. I let that dry quite some time. Like it was like the next day when I bring that background back onto the screen, because it was very thick droplets. I mean, it was watered down, but it was still like there was a lot. And I wanted to give time for that Picket Fence Distress ink to dry, because that stuff doesn't dry like normal ink. It's a pigmented ink, so it does take quite a bit for it to dry. I went ahead and pulled out a tool that I have not used lately, which is my corner chomper. And I went ahead and rounded the edges on the picture. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut out these 4x6 journaling cards. And I'm going to use those to back my picture. And I'm going to create this cute little layered up baby picture. And since this layout is all about love, it's about how much I love my son. And I was a new mommy, and I was a young mommy. I was 21 when I had him. And, he is just he'll be 20 this year. So the past 20 years, oh, I cannot believe how fast it went by. But he ever so amazes me on a daily basis. And the love that I have for him is immeasurable. And I'm sure everyone feels that way about their children. So I'm trimming these down. Let's get back to the layout. I'm trimming these down so that I can mat and do like a little boop, 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 little inch by little, like quarter inch by quarter inch bump to the next one. And while I'm getting that all into play, you do see there's that little card to the side there, and it says, I have to tell you I love you. And that is pretty much going to be the title of my page, so I'm going to use that. But while we're getting all these stuck together, I do want to remind you that today is a YouTube and Instagram hop. So guess what's going to be in my description box below? That's right. All the other fun channels and Instagrammers that are playing along, I will have links to all of them below. So when you're done watching my video, please go see what they created about love. There's going to be so many fun things to watch today and get inspired and give them some love. Like their videos and subscribe to their channels if you haven't. I find this group of crafters that I have started to do hops with and join groups with, I am ever so in awe of what they create, and I can tell you that there has never been something that any of them done that I haven't been able to say, A, absolutely love what you did there, and B, I want to try, and not to mention C, what can I do differently? Because it's inspiring, and you always take things that people do and make them into your own. Now, as you see right there, I kind of had that crooked, so I pulled it off, cut it, stuck it back down, and used some washi tape. That is mostly what I use washi tape for. I really thought I would use it more, like, because I have a planner, and I'm, like, all about the planner, and I am not about decorating the planner. Like, I might put a sticker in there or something. I might draw a little something, but I use it so that I can remember what I need to do on a daily basis. And I have a Final Facts binder so that I can have my YouTube channel, my personal life, my real life work job, which I'm a planner in real life work, so that's kind of real life. It's kind of funny. So I don't use washi tape that much, and I bought a whole bunch of it, and I get stuff. I get it in kits, like on my Studio Calico kit, and I pick it up in collections, and I really use it for that type of thing. So I use washi tape on almost every layout. You just never see it because it's on the back. Oh, my dirty little secrets. I do go ahead and cut this little stamp out, and then I take my random regular hole punch, and I punch out the little holes. And I believe I see Ronnie Sue do this one time, and I was like, why am I fussy cutting this? Oh, this worked so much better, I'm not gonna lie. Like, totally got into it. And it just says love, and it's a cute little butterfly. And I wanted to bring a little bit more red into the layout. Oh, excuse me. So I popped that in there as well. I went ahead and reached up and grabbed that little bin there. And I have two of those, like, little, you'd find those in like a tool shed or in a garage, and they keep all like your screws and your nuts and bolts and stuff like that. And I have them sitting right in front of me on the shelf that's on my desk, and I have it like with all the chunky stuff like that. So I have one labeled hearts. I pulled it out. I do go ahead and take both banner strips that are on that sticker sheet, because I felt like the left side of this page needed more. Like, I've got the big butterfly, and the mixed media is leaning heavily towards the left side, but I need something on the, I'm sorry, everything's leaning towards the right side. I need something on the left side. Something I haven't done in a while, but I do love the effect, is I just go ahead and tear off a big chunk of the side of this paper. And then we're just going to adhere these little stickers down. And I am trying to line it up. I do kind of futz with it a little bit, and then I just end up trimming the page. So it's not quite a 12 by 12 page, but it's all right. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me a bit. And really, the hearts don't stick out that much. But I don't want to tear anymore. So I really love the effect that it kind of gives. It just gives a little bit of like, hey, what's behind there? You know, I don't know. I'm being silly again, right? Yeah. But so I'm going to get that stuck on there. And I'm just, like I said, I'm going to try to get it as straight as possible. But then I just get it on there and say, good to go. I mean, it's not even straight as far as like the loves, guys. You'll see when I cut that. But when I look at this layout, that doesn't bother me one single bit. Now, if that was going to bother you, by all means, just, yeah, make sure you get that straight way better than I did. But I'm more focused on that cute little baby boy that is in the picture and all the little stuff that's going on around the picture. So the picture of this is definitely the star of the show, the focal point. But there's just a little bit like eye-catching over here and eye-catching over there. And, oh, look at that. No, you know, so yeah, that's my thought process behind it, right? So I'm just going to come in here and I just trim it down just a little bit. And then I just end up grabbing my trimmer. Like I said, you'll see that in just a minute. And I'm like, yeah, it's good. So I do pull out the sticker sheet and I'm like, what else can I use? And I like this little tab thing up here, and I just cut it in half. It was perforated, so I just cut it in half and used the I love you part because I didn't have a lot of pink on this page. I mean, this is a love layout, so I was thinking, and it is Valentine's Day today, so happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Know that I love you, and that's great. So I did pop in a little bit of pink, but it was mostly red and blacks and whites. But yeah, there's a little pink accents here and there. I'm going to go ahead and take the small heart stickers in black, pink, and red and pop them up on foam and scatter them about the page. And then I take this little bitty rectangle, and it says cute, and I put him above the little banner down there right there. So I'm doing that right there. And that little banner says enchanted, enthralled, and in love. So yeah, it's all about love today. And there is one constant thing that has always been for the last almost 20 years. And that is my son. And there will never be anyone that will ever take his place or be better than him ever in the history of ever. Okay? I do, not gonna lie to you guys, I finished the layout and then I forget to put those little gem hearts on. So so I backed it up a little bit and added those on. But yeah, I couldn't believe that. I was like, I pulled those down especially to use for this. And see how they just kind of got pushed all the way up there? Yep, they was out of sight, out of mind. But I do get them on the layout, and I do come back with those with 2 large sticker hearts, and I pop them up on foam as well. And we're just going to get those stuck down. The little foam is my nemesis. That backing definitely is. This layout is quickly coming to an end, so I do want to remind you to check out all the other channels that are playing along today in the hop. Give them some love. If you liked my video, give me a thumbs up. Click that subscribe button if you haven't. And any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave down below and I'll get back to you. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you and bye.